Hello, I'm Ari and this is Shamelessly Creative, and today I'm unboxing the Broglie Box. I unboxed one back in December and this is their new spring box. This is a box for mental health and well-being, and since we all have a mind, we all can use ideas to help us stay calm, especially in times like we're going through. And I hope this video finds everyone well and finding creative ways to spend your time and getting to projects that maybe you haven't had time for. And our lives can be stressful just on a daily basis, let alone when we're going through different crises. So I thought it would be fun to try this box out for a year and see if it helped me any. I have anxiety and I've lost a few people in my life that were very traumatic situations, and I've learned to cope with things, but now this new situation where we're having to isolate and there's worries, I've noticed some of my symptoms of anxiety coming back. And so it was really great timing for the Broglie Box to see if there's something in here that can just help me stay calm. Because even in normal situations, we can get anxious or depressed. Those are just normal feelings that people go through. Then there's the people that have more problems with those things, and that's on one end of the spectrum. So, it's like our mental health is on a large spectrum, and we all need help from time to time. And that's what something like Broglie Box is here to do, is to just help us have some tools at our disposal to use in times of stress or anxiety. Because we're all human and we're all going to go through things. And right now it's on a kind of global scale that we're all kind of going through the same thing. So here's a list of things I'm doing to stay healthy and to help with my mental health during this trying time. I'm drinking water every day. Staying hydrated helps our immune system. I'm having fermented foods like kimchi, kombucha, things like that. I'm taking my probiotics, my vitamins, and eating fresh fruits and vegetables every day. I'm going for at least a short walk every day, trying to get outside in the sun. If it's sunny, we've had a lot of rainy days here. I'm also meditating once a day, and I'm listening to either guided meditations or like law of attraction videos. Those things are all helping me. Taking a nice warm bath and just trying to stay in a more relaxed state most of the time. Art is also something, but I've found myself a little bit too anxious to sit down and create, so I haven't been doing that as much this week. I'm hoping to add in more of that because doing art distracts my mind, but it just, there's been a lot going on this week, and I've created when I can, and at the very least I try to get out my sketchbook every night to draw. So let me know below in the comments what you are all doing for relaxation, to kind of keep yourself calm. And are you exercising? Are you getting outside at all? Just let me know. Let me know what you're doing. And I also created some lists to just refer to when I'm stressed or when I'm looking for something to do. I'm an avid list maker, so if you're like me, maybe these lists will help you to create your own. I created a calm list of things that calm me down, and I made a joy list of things I'm finding joyful right now. And your list could include things that bring you joy or things that could bring you joy. So you can focus it either way or both. And then a quarantine bucket list, which I thought was kind of a neat idea, what you want to achieve in the next week or two. And remember, this is a time that we can reframe to do things that we otherwise would not take time for, like self-reflection and getting ahead on things in the house so we're ready for summer and the rest of the year. Let go of the stress and reframe this moment as a pause or a wake-up call to live more on purpose and with more intention. Back to the box. And let's open this Broglie box and see what's inside and see if it gives us any more ideas for our self-care. Self-care is important. I will be doing another unboxing of the TheraBox that I picked up for March. So I will also be having a video of that unboxing soon. So if you're not familiar with them, you can take a look at that. But being the times, and as an artist, we go through a lot of stressful situations because we're usually self-employed and work from home. And just, I think creatives in general can sometimes just be anxious about their work, the quality of work, when they're going through artist block of some kind, or even when they're overwhelmed, they have so much to do, it just kind of blocks their creativity. So to me, these boxes, even though it doesn't maybe make sense to some of you, I think artists need to take a look at their self-care and make sure they're managing their schedule, their time. And oh, and that's right. I said I would let you know what I loved in the last box. So the last box, I guess my favorite things out of the box are still the massager and the Lumilight, or the Lumi. It's basically a bright light. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out that video on the Broglie box. It'll show you everything that was included. And as I said, I thought I'd be using the journal more, but maybe now that I have some downtime, I will take that out and just kind of see how that goes. But those were the things I really enjoyed the most. But let's get to this one. I don't want this to take forever. I want you to see what's inside, and hopefully it'll give you some ideas of things you can do at home while you're either self-isolating or quarantined, and in the weeks and months ahead. Broglie Box is a quarterly subscription box started by Julia Broglie. 4 times a year, you get a box full of goodies that help with mental health, and it kind of covers emotional, physical well-being. It's not just dealing with one area, it's dealing with several areas, and it's things we should be doing for our self-care anyway that we tend to put off. And so I thought this box would be a great way to help myself remember to put my self-care higher on my priority list. So something new is coming. Join our email list and follow us on Instagram for more updates. So it'll be interesting to see what's coming. Every quarter you get a Peace of Mind magazine. And this has their cute puppy on the cover. So how dogs can help depression, mood food, recipes to help you boost your mood. Veggies, chocolate, fatty fish, anger management, new year, new you. You need to sleep, high intensity training, and exercises. So it's kind of a great little magazine to read. Hi, we're divethru, a guided journaling app that will help you dive through what you go through. It's available on Google Play and App Store. So we get access to this app for guided journaling. We get an adult coloring book. So that may be a nice stress relief. Mini celebration edition. So this is probably not something you're going to be able to find. I found one with this cover on Amazon for about $8.99. But by the looks of it, this is going to have this is a sampling and not, it says US $10.99. So I'm not sure if you're going to find the exact book, but you know, it's saying how to use this book, break out your crayons or color pencils, turn off your phone and tablet, find your favorite page in the book, and begin. Start coloring. If at any point you notice you're forgetting your worries, daydreaming freely, or feeling more creative, curious, excitable, delighted, relaxed, or any combination thereof, take a deep breath and enjoy it. Remind yourself that coloring, like dancing or falling in love, does not have a point. It is the point. And when you don't feel like it, stop. So that's kind of fun. So different animals in this one. Fish. So nice heavy pages. So adult coloring book this month. We have the Chroma Cube Colorful Logic Puzzle. Includes 25 brain teaser cards, 1-player logic game made entirely of wood. So a wood-based game, that's great. I really actually love logic puzzle games. I have several different, I have like the Chocolate Fix puzzle game, Rush Hour, things like that. They're a lot of fun. I like logic puzzle games for some reason. So I'm excited about that. So that's fun. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. That's a Broglie Box gratitude jar. Comes with a pencil and some little pieces of paper inside. Little pieces of paper, gratitude jar, little pencil to go with it. It's kind of a thin glass jar, so I'll be, you know, hopefully it won't break easily. Readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindnesses. So how nice is that? We get a 3-ounce Pinch Me therapy dough. So this smells like it's really soft. So it's softer than Play-Doh. It's like and it smells like the ocean. So it's kind of that refocus, rebalance, restore, Pinch Me therapy dough, relaxation in a pinch. So this is the ocean. You can find those on Amazon. So far, everything you can find on Amazon. This price is $17.99. These are $15.99 for a 10-ounce. The adult coloring book or one similar is $8.99. We get a 3-pack of the Elixir Brain Fuel. So the brain juice is $15.99. Oh, I was wrong. So a 10-ounce one of these is $29.95. So this is just a 3-ounce one. So it's a smaller one. I guess I didn't find any smaller. Yeah, so on Amazon, I'm only finding the 10-ounce, and that's $29. So maybe $10 for the smaller one, or $15. Usually it's more, even if you get less. And the Elixir formula, the brain focus and memory dietary supplement with royal jelly, or 3 10 milliliter or 0.35 full ounce vials. It has ginkgo, royal jelly. Suggested use as a dietary supplement. So there you go. We get 10 hand sanitizing wipes by EO Essential Oils. So a 60 count of this is $23. So again, I can't find a 10 count, but, and then color pencils by Sargent Art. These are not high quality. They're about $4.50 for these. So I can't imagine that they're going to be all that great, but I could be wrong. So that's all that's in the box. Let's move the box out of the way. So this is what came in this month's Broglie box. I think it's a nice selection. This is giving me a headache. I'm not sure what they use for scent. I'm really sensitive to scents, so this is probably not going to be something I can use. But I mean, I really like the dough. I just wish it was, I wish I knew what it was scented with. Let's see if it's a holistic, drug-free, portable stress reduction tool. Simply squeeze, knead, or mold when you're reading, studying, watching TV, in a meeting, or anywhere you want to unwind. For a refreshing twist, pop your pinch me into the refrigerator and the chilled dough keeps it cool. So you can too. When you're done, just drop it back in the container, twist the lid, and tuck it away until next time. Every Pinch Me purchase helps fund our mission to pay it forward by supporting the Wounded Warrior Project. For that, we thank you. PinchMeDough.com. All right, so what's in the box? So it was the Pinch Me dough is therapy dough. It was developed by a mental health therapist using color and scent as they relate to relaxation. Again, it does not say what they're using, but as I said, it's so strong that it is giving me a headache. Broglie Box Gratitude Jar. Starting a gratitude jar is one of the most powerful things you can do to create a huge positive changes in your life. Focusing on your gratitudes forces you to not only become a more positive person, but also attract more positivity into your life. Write one thing you're grateful for every day using a pen and a pad included, and watch a jar fill up. As you write, treat these thoughts as self-fulfilling prophecies. So that's another, like I was saying earlier, about staying positive, listening to Law of Attraction talks on stating what you want, focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. And with the news and media, it's really hard to stay focused on what you want. But I'm happy to see, at least on Instagram, that most people are staying really positive with it. So that's really great to see. EO hand sanitizing wipes are organic plant-based alternative to chemical-laden sanitizers. The Beekeeper's Natural Bee Elixir. Having trouble concentrating, getting your work done? Don't reach for another depleting cup of coffee. Nourish your brain instead. Is caffeine-free, plant-powered. So stress-relieving adult coloring book and pencils. Practice mindfulness using this coloring book that features 30 detailed animal coloring pages. So the one I'll link below is similar, but I think it has 100 pages. So this one, I'm not sure why they didn't give us full products. Most of these seem like samples. So that's a little frustrating for me because this box is on the higher end. It's about $65 for one box or $55 for a subscription. And I'm not saying you're not getting your money's worth, because this is $17.99 at its cheapest. These are $15.99. So here we're at $34 here. You know, it's really close to that $50. I'm going to say real close to that $50. I'm not sure how much the app is, and that's probably included in the price. Originally, because I thought these were going to be full-size items, these three things, I had the box priced out at about $72. But seeing as these are smaller items and this isn't the full coloring book, so yeah, I'm not finding this 3-ounce size anywhere. So as I said, I'm not sure. I really like the idea of this box, you know, because you're getting a magazine with ideas. This month you're getting an app. Yeah, I mean, you know, when I add it up, it's about $60 to $70 worth of stuff. I mean, because like 23, if you go a third of the $24, so this would be 8, and this would be 8, so that's 16, 20, 38, 48, 4, 59, and however much for this glass jar and paper. So $59, $60, $65. So, you know, and that's not counting this. So then you also get the magazine. So I think you're getting your money's worth. So don't get me wrong about that. It's just, I would like to see more full them working maybe with the companies to get a full size sample of something and not the smaller size. And that's just my opinion. I think that if those companies want to be sponsored in the box and get their products into more people's hands, it would be nice if they would sell or would give them a reduction of cost for full-size products. But that said, even with getting the samples, you do at least get to try these things. These smell delicious. You know, I love lavender, so French lavender wipes, that's kind of handy time to get them. You know, cheap colored pencils, not exactly my thing, just to try out to see if you like coloring. It might not be bad. So tell me what you think. As I said, this is overwhelmingly smelly. So it's something I will probably pass on to somebody else that doesn't have an issue with strong scents. It says it's infused with spa quality oils. I don't really know what that means. It says it's non-toxic. It does contain wheat and it's not for ages 0 through 3. So if you have a wheat allergy, probably not the best thing to get. And if you're sensitive to scents, not the best thing to get. I'm not sure. They don't offer the dough in a non-scented dough. That's my least favorite thing in here. I would say my favorite thing right now is the logic puzzle, as I said, but that's kind of my thing. I like logic puzzles. And I mean, the gratitude jar is nice. Kind of gives you a place to kind of focus, to remember, to write what you're grateful for. I mean, I really like everything. It's just, you know, like some of these things, I mean, this doesn't, besides having bee pollen or the royal jelly, it's not bad. It doesn't have anything really weird added to it. No sucralose. So if you're sensitive to that, so as long as you're okay with royal jelly, you know, then that might be something to try. I'll have to tell you later. Yeah, so overall, it's a fun box. I'm excited to try the app. So if you haven't heard of the divethru, maybe go check that out and see what you think. Yeah, so I mean, overall, I think it came at a really great time. You know, it's some more activities for the family to do. You know, like I don't feel like it was worth $65, but when you do the math, everything adds up to about that price. You know, compared to some of their other boxes, is it the best box? I don't think so. In some ways, I feel a little like I started with Broglie Box because some of their past boxes were just amazing and relaxing. They had oil diffusers and things like that, and sleep pillows and other things that were a little bit more my style. And since I've subscribed to the box, it's just been kind of hit or miss. I think I don't know. I still am on a wait and see over the course of a year. When I get done with these boxes, I will give you an overview of everything I received in them, tell you whether I think it's worth it. It's nice not to have to think yourself of having things on hand that can help you, but on the other hand, where are you going to put this stuff? You know, like things like this immediately go like either in my purse or my, you know, going out of the house bag, so that I have something for energy and wipes. The Pinch Me dough, as I said, I can't use because the smell is just too strong and it is giving me a headache just being in the room with it. So, you know, this can go in my coloring book collection because I do have a small collection of coloring books, you know, and these I'll try them out, but I don't think they're going to be very good quality. I mean, it would have been nice if these were they do have a little bit more premium grade color pencil, but still not, you know, it's not going to be your polychromos or anything fancy. And this is the cheapest one. All right, as I was taking this out of the box, we get the different cards. But the box that this comes in isn't a box. It has a big hole. And I guess that's one of my pet peeves with some companies is, why would you give a box that you cannot store all the pieces in? So there's no bag to store all this in or anything. So that's a little disheartening with this. I mean, otherwise, you know, it's all made out of wood blocks and a storage place underneath for the cards. So I guess if you wanted to leave it out as a little art thing, that would be okay. But overall, you know, not having a place to put this away, that bothers me a little bit. I'm going to have to find a pouch or make a pouch for it. And why don't we just test out these colors really quick, just to see how they color. They're a very dry pencil. They're not waxy at all. I don't know, maybe we'll have better luck blending than I thought we would. I mean, you know, they're not bad. Yeah, so white, I don't know how useful that is as a color. It doesn't seem to want to color over anything else. Okay, there you go. Kind of a, you know, not the greatest colors, but not bad either, you know, just color and spend some time. So I thought I'd do a quick, just to check out the materials, or just after I finished the video. Those were things I thought, as I didn't unbox this. And as I said, not having a box for that or a bag or something for those pieces, a little frustrating. And the adult coloring book and colors, you know, I think it's fine. It's something to keep you busy and play a little bit. You know, you don't have to take it seriously and just play. You know, I don't think there's any really bad art supplies out there. I think there's better quality and things that might make your experience better. But there's nothing wrong with a cheap set of colors. You know, but if you're looking to do what you see on YouTube with your colored pencils or paints, just know quality can matter. But if you're just doing it for stress relief, it doesn't matter. Just do it. If you're just wanting to create art, it doesn't matter. Just do it. So even though I have some higher quality supplies, don't think that I'm recommending you go out and get higher quality supplies, because I'm not. It's like, I think anything that gets you creative or inspires you, I'm just showing you what I use and what I have on hand. And now I'm actually testing some of the other brands at lower price points just to see what they're like. And do I really have to spend the higher amount to get a better quality supply? Or can I get something for less that just keeps me being creative? So I hope to answer those kind of questions for you on this channel. Again, just let me know if your thoughts on the items that were included in this month's Broglie Box. I'd love to hear what you liked, what you didn't like, what you thought was kind of a waste. And if you would subscribe to a box like this. If you want a stress-free situation, this app so far has not been that. I did the download, I followed the access code directions. The app keeps everything in capitals and it is case sensitive, so you can't add the code in your app. You need to go to the website. On the website, it said it was successful, but it hasn't updated my app after an hour. So if I'm getting the Broglie Box 30 discount, it's not showing anywhere. So it just says I have free access, and I so far only have free access to the 10 free journal prompts. So I haven't tried one of the prompts yet, but basically it's kind of like meditation, journaling. I mean, it looks like a really interesting app. I'm just having so many problems with it. To me, it's almost not worth the stress. The links that are available for like this access code, and then their help center is, they don't use that help center. So if you go to the Zen help desk or Zendesk help, that's not even available for you. So I'm not even sure how to contact them about the issues. So that's already frustrating about this app. It's about I think I said $8.95 a month or $89 a year for the app. There is a free version, so you could use a free version, and maybe daily they give a free prompt, but I'm not that sure about it. I don't know much about this app. I will check it out, and I'll give you more feedback next month on this. But so if you're having problems and you're not getting it to work, and you go online and enter the code that at least said it sent it to that it submitted it. I couldn't get it to submit at all within the app. And then if you're trying the Zendesk because it didn't really change anything on your app like it did on mine, I've logged out, logged back in, tried all the things that it says, didn't work. So I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's more frustrating than it's worth at this point. Yeah, so the divethru, I mean, it sounds like kind of a fun thing and kind of like guided journaling, giving you an idea, meditation, quiet place, calm. May be really helpful at this time. I don't know if it's a service I want to pay for, and I'm guessing that with the code Broglie Box 30, you're probably getting just a 30-day trial of this. So, I mean, I guess that's a $9 value, but yeah, I guess I'm not overly thrilled with how the app is working so far. A lot of bugs. So, a lot of pages not available when you first log in. It was actually, I had to go back from the code access or partner access page, didn't show up, and then when I backed up it showed up, but then it loaded everything in capital letters and it said it was case sensitive, but there was no way to, no matter if I had it in cap lock or not, it just put it all in caps. So if you're having problems, I hope maybe that will help you. And that's the divethru app, journaling app. So tell me what you think. Do you think this was a good value? Would it have been something that you would have liked to receive? Broglie Box also has a plan where you can anonymously gift this box to someone. So that's a nice thing. So if you know somebody that's going through a hard time, you can gift one of their boxes. It's a more playful box than some of their other ones, and I think that's cool. I'm a little saddened we didn't get better quality color pencils or better quality, in a full-size coloring book, full-size therapy. And that's just something to think about if the Pinch Me company, or whatever this company is, that they make a non-scented, maybe in a rainbow of colors, or really light scented. So I guess I don't know what else to say about this box. I think it's a fun box. I have enjoyed getting it, but it's one of those boxes that I'm not sure that I would put all of this into use. And I definitely didn't put everything in the last box to use. We'll see. I'll let you know on the next the summer box, how much of the stuff I used and didn't use. As I said, from the first box, I really, on a regular basis, only use the Lumi light and the massage roller. The supplements were okay. I didn't use the gum because it had sucralose in it, and I didn't get to the journal. So I think that was all that was in that box. I'm sure I'm forgetting something from that box, but this one, we'll see. It's kind of a playful box, and it might be something fun to sit down and do just to keep my mind busy and active this week. But I think I will get back to art. I'm going to try to get some more videos out. I have been feeling under the weather, not with the virus that's going around, but with some other health issues. And so it's been taking me a little bit longer to get to things. I want to get those watercolor swatching videos out to you, and so that you can relax and watch swatching if you really enjoy that. I really enjoy swatching. I have two TheraBoxes that are therapy self-care boxes, sort of like this, but we'll see what's in those, and you can kind of compare and contrast the Broglie Box with the TheraBox and see which one you like better. So I'm Ari, this is Shamelessly Creative, and this was the Broglie Box, the Spring 2020 Broglie Box. I will leave a link below with some of the links to some of the products and to Broglie Box if you're interested in a subscription box with them. I hope that you and your family are all well, and I wish you all blessings of health and wellness leave comments below how you're handling either the isolation or just all the fear that's kind of being put out there. Is there a way that you're trying to tone down? I already don't watch the news because of bad reporting. I try to go for facts, and I mean, because for my stress, I don't need to hear nightly news. If they developed a channel that had positive news stories every night and just a recap of some things going on in the world, that would be more my style. But because there isn't, I just don't. I choose not to watch any news. So I get enough news without watching the news that I don't have to worry about it. Be well, stay safe, and I look forward to posting many more videos, and I will probably not be talking about any of the world events going on in future videos. I may mention them in these videos just because they're kind of focused on mental health. But we really all need places to go that are not talking about daily events. That just adds to our stress. So I'm not avoiding it. I'm just choosing to give you a safe place to focus on things that can bring you joy and creativity and things like this that may help you think of things you can do at home. You know, you can get a jar at home and start listing off your gratitude and have your children do the same. You can get out Play-Doh or I guess, make some bread, and that'll be squishy and help relieve some stress needing some homemade bread. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Go get creative. Bye.